For Tensu Sentai Goseiger and so for Power Rangers Megaforce, well, there, once again, it should have been called Power Rangers Celestial Angels or Angels Protectors. Once again, it's also very hard to choose for me. And for Kaizoku Sentai Gokaiger and so for Power Rangers Super Megaforce, well, there, once again, it should have been called Power Rangers Pirates Crew. And as you probably noticed, like me, since the franchise is part of my life since 2016, unlike we did in Samurai/Super Samurai with Shinkenger, there, Megaforce and Super Megaforce aren't based in one Super Sentai season, but in two. And that's also a problem because of that, a real big part of their original Super Sentai seasons wasn't adapted in Power Rangers. Yes, look, for example, I really would have loved to see how this villain would have been adapted in Power Rangers. It certainly would have been awesome. But the problem is also that because of the bad adaptation by Nickelodeon I told you about a little earlier, the themes of these two Super Sentai seasons aren't represented in their Power Rangers adaptations. At least not really. And that's also very frustrating because the Angels, Earth's Protectors, and Pirates themes by Power Rangers also had a lot of potential. That's also why I say it certainly would have been much better if Goseiger and Gokaiger were adapted during the Disney era. Yes, look, for example, Pirates Crew could have been at the same time a potential so epic, grandiose, and powerful 20th season and also conclusion to the Disney era. It even would have had some resemblance to Operation Overdrive, with a pirate that travels the Earth to seek and find treasure side, see what I mean? It even would have been my favorite Power Rangers season with Mystic Force. And yes, as you probably understood by yourself, it also means that for me, it was useless to adapt these two Super Sentai seasons in the same peer universe. That's to say, in the same city, with the same characters, and so with the same team, in the same base, see what I mean? Yes, for me, and also for majority of peer fans I think, it would have been better if it was two individuals and completely different seasons like their original Super Sentai counterparts. However, the way it's been ultimately adapted was still a creative and imaginative idea. Yes, I'm really talking seriously. The idea of taking these two extremely mighty powers, that's to say once again Angels Protectors of Earth and Pirates using all of their predecessors' powers and therefore obviously the powers of all the previous Power Rangers who appeared before them, even if those extremely mighty powers are far from being represented in the same way in their Power Rangers adaptations once again, to create two seasons with the Megaforce word in the title for the first one, and then the Super Megaforce word in the title for the second one when the heroes are more powerful. It still is a very creative and imaginative idea.